round of applause for anyone here who's watched the show Shark Tank. Glad to hear it. A couple weeks ago, I was on Eventbrite looking for a stand-up comedy class because my co-founder said at least one of us should be funny before we go into the tank. So tonight, I have an offer for you. I'm here looking for 7% of your laughs and trade for 5 minutes of my time here on stage. I recently made the biggest deal of my life. Thankfully, not with a shark. I got engaged. So a lot of my time is now spent wedding planning, or pretending to wedding plan, which I found even more difficult. And it makes me wish that a show like Wedding Tank would exist, so that my in-laws could say no to these ideas instead of me. I think it'd go a little something like this. Hi parents, we're here asking for 50% of your retirement fund and trade for 6 hours of stressfully entertaining long-lost relatives and friends. Then my fiffle, future father-in-law of course, would start asking, why? Why'd you choose silverware that's actually gold? Why don't you just invite your friends to our house and have it there? That is a great idea. If I have a daughter, I'm going to ask her for a royalty deal. 25% of gifts in perpetuity. And if she gets married more than once, that's more gifts for me. You know, dealing with wedding photographers has taught me a lot. And it feels a lot like getting your passport renewed. Fill out some paperwork, pay the money, get your photos taken, and in 4 to 12 weeks, you get to see the results and think, damn, I should have done my hair differently. So when you see those posts on Facebook that are 100 photos from a wedding and they say something like, 100 days with my very best friend, life has never been better, May 20th, 2024. Don't blame the couple for the delay, blame the photographers. But adding the wedding date, that is all on the bride. So everyone who wasn't invited can look back at their calendar and think, damn, I would have made it. My favorite game right now on the internet is something called Facebook versus LinkedIn. Has anyone played? It's like Instagram versus reality, but even better. Jessica on Facebook. We just got back from our honeymoon in Bali. I celebrated my birthday there. Life has never been better. Thank you everyone for the well wishes. I so appreciate it. Jessica, the same day, on LinkedIn. Last week, while I was on my honeymoon trip in Bali, my team was called into a surprise Zoom meeting, where we were informed that 40% of us were being let go. So if you happen to know of any HR positions that are open, please let me know. Hashtag open to work. LinkedIn has somehow become this unsolicited self-help website, written by people who can barely help themselves. Speaking of which, my niece just turned 1 month old. She's not here tonight, it's past her bedtime. But she's already posting on LinkedIn. Really, who better to write about work-life balance than someone who gets to sleep 20 hours a day and has their boss wrapped around their fingertips? Last week, I went to my sister's house to see my niece, and she already had 2 pieces of mail. One of them was her social security card, which I understand, but the second was a notice from the IRS. They want to implement the breast milk tax, which is insane to me, because here we get taxed on gas by the gallon, and they are trying to tax her by the ounce. Then they asked for her breast milk to formula ratio, because that's going to change her tax bracket. Sir, have you ever heard of San Diego's Get It Done app? Has anyone heard of Get It Done? Yes. All right. Well, for the 99.67% of you who don't know what it is, makes sense. It's an app from the city where you can submit requests like asking them to fix a pothole or fix a broken streetlight, and then they take years ignoring you. So here's my $1 million idea. You ready? Get it done, but for married couples. Take out the trash. Get it done. Pack lunch for the kids. Get it done. Fix the garbage disposal, like you said you would. Get it done. Bring up some more toilet paper. That one will probably never get done. So in 12 months, you'll start seeing posts on LinkedIn like, 10 things I learned from controlling my husband with an iPhone app this year. My fiance recently got me a very honest mug, and I love it. It's a picture of a car tire spinning, and it says, I love one woman and many cars. And It's a good thing she doesn't know about my motorcycle collection. Because I don't have space for any more mugs. And I understand, having 4 cars at 28 years old is excessive, unnecessary even. Especially because I can't use any of them to get to work. It's not because I haven't tried. They just won't fit in our hallway between our bedroom and my office. Car collection is somewhat her fault, though. In January, I bought a beautiful Mercedes. You know those big Mercedes S-classes that executives get chauffeured in or retirees drive to the golf course? My friend was selling it for a really cheap price. So I told my fiance, I'm going to buy this car, take it on a few road trips, and sell it within 2 months for a profit. She said, honey, that's actually a great idea. We can use the money towards our wedding. I said, let's do it. Everything was going according to plan. Let's do it. It really was. Until one day, she got to this beautiful car, and she found the button for the massaging seats. That was 8 months ago. Now I have another car. But really the worst part, and I don't mean to complain, but the worst part about owning multiple cars is the mini heart attacks that it gives you. Like, have you ever been driving a car, you fumble around in the middle trying to press the little power button thinking that the air conditioner is going to turn on, but Shakira starts blasting at you in Spanish? Or just last week, we went to Costco after a 3-day road trip in Mercedes, mind you, and we took my pickup truck, which I just bought. I love that truck. We did all our shopping, we got home and I parked slightly uphill. So I reached next to my left knee to turn on the emergency brake so the car doesn't roll down. Ah! Wrong car! I accidentally pressed the button that opens the trunk. My toilet paper rolled all the way down the hill. That was the day that I learned it's not just Charmin Ultra Strong, it's also Charmin Ultra Fast. To be really honest with you guys, I'm just glad that my in-laws are here to see this all play out in real time. First, I got to drive a friend's sports car around the block, and it was fun. Now I've bought a few cars of my own, so it should never, and I mean never, come as a surprise to them when I become the neighborhood dealer. Thank you.